Hello and welcome back everyone to another Sidemen React video. This is survival hacks that may kill you. So it's possibly one of those like kind of trolly survival hack type of video, like type of video that they're gonna react to. Because you know there's some realistic ones and then there's ones that are like kind of fake-ish. So that's my guess. So with that being said, we're gonna get into it right now.
Hey Harry.
Hello.
I recently saw a clip on Side Plus where you said we should survive a desert island together for a video.
I'd love to do it.
I back this.
Wait, wait.
So I thought this video would be a good one.
Am I crazy?
Prepare.
Wait, he's on Side Plus. No wonder I was so confused. I was like,
sorry, how
wait,
long
yeah.
are we talking?
A day.
A day.
We get there early morning, like 6, and we have to survive until I think like 24 hours.
Yeah.
So we have to make camp at some point and get food. We have to forage and make.
As a
shelter
gang,
for a day.
or are we against each other?
Yeah, no, we're all together. We're all as a team.
Groups.
As a team.
Whole team, one team.
I think two teams.
I
I think 2 teams is funny because if you have a 3 and a 4, one team might like.
Nah, but then there'll be sabotage and someone will take it too far and one of us will
And
die.
it'll be Lord of the
What do you mean one of us will die?
I think it's good. I think we do it all together. We split off. So like this group goes and tries to get us food. This group's gonna try and build us
Different
shelter.
responsibilities.
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah.
one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Because I ain't trying to have my base set on fire by Jay.
Yeah.
No.
You're not
Alright,
wrong.
here's 10 survival life hacks that can actually kill you.
Also, just saying, Simon, bold of you to assume that JJ will be able to light a fire.
No, he's just steal it from you.
I mean, yeah.
Number 10. In case of lightning, lie on the ground.
Oh.
If you ever find yourself outside during a lightning storm, do not lie flat on the ground.
I never knew that.
Ever. Why? Well, for one, this survival tip is mostly based on well-meaning but wrong assumptions. For example, it's a common misconception that lightning only strikes the tallest objects. On the contrary,
it's not
lightning
true.
can hit anywhere, from buildings and
you
trees
hear that,
to
short
parking lots
dons?
and the soil. Therefore,
Oh my god.
ground could actually
Just
kill
as
you.
much trouble
Damn it, I
as
just realized what he said.
Strikes, a ground charge could spread out in every direction, right from the base of the area struck.
what do you
Almost
do?
like a ripple effect.
Jump.
Lying
Stand
down
under
is even
something
dumber
tall.
and more dangerous than you'd think,
Run.
since you're basically providing more potential points on your body for the
Run,
lightning to
bitch,
hit.
run, no.
Here's what you should do instead if you're caught outside. Try to crouch down in a ball-like position with your head tucked in and your hands over your ears. This will keep your body's contact with the ground to a bare minimum. Otherwise, please
I
find
don't know what that
shelter.
was.
Number 9.
So you like squat down,
Making a
okay.
fire in a
Brace
cave.
yourself.
Well, cause I was at work and there was a lightning thing, and we were working outside, and like you know, cause the lightning was far, but then it got closer, and one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, you know, it's getting a little close," and I was like, "Well, yeah, let me just finish." I was like, we were literally just coming inside now, cause we were like, "Okay, yeah, it's getting a little too close," and so he's like, "Okay, well." If you do like, you know, if you do have to go back outside and, you know, because there's lightning, when you don't, like, keep your feet on the ground is what he was saying. Like, the main thing is, he's like, keep your feet on the ground. Don't, like, when you go to step, don't lift up your foot, like drag your feet on the ground because of the surgical stuff. I don't know exactly what he said, but like, all I know is like, don't break the ground or something like that. So like, don't lift your foot. Just like drag your feet for I don't know. He just said that, so I don't know how true that is. I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what he said and for what reason, so.
Like on the plane.
Contrary to their name and the fact they discovered the advantage
This
of
will be
fire,
us.
Cavemen
This will be us, boys.
error that bringing a fire deep into their cave was
Cavemen,
dangerous.
Sidemen.
Today, though, many still believe it's a good idea. The truth is, you should
fumes,
never
isn't it?
ever start a
Yeah,
fire
we
in a
have smoke,
cave.
something
It's extremely dangerous because, among other things, the heat resulting from the flames causes rocks to expand and break, which
no.
causes cave-ins. But that's not all. It's well known that fires can also produce carbon monoxide, a poisonous gas that has no smell or taste and therefore is especially dangerous. It produces mild progressive
carbon
frontal
monoxide got
headaches
COVID.
and drowsiness. Ultimately, though, prolonged exposure to this gas in a confined space can lead to death. And guess what? Caves tend to be very confined spaces with no fresh air ventilation. It's not
way.
surprising, then, that when a fire starts in a cave, it spreads easily.
See, I'd
bad
have done this. I'd have gone deep into the cave and lit a fire.
Yeah.
it's not
Well,
even
now you know.
stop.
Don't do
In
it.
2019, when a
You're
cave
welcome.
fire broke out in the Los Padres National Forest in California, the blaze burned 4,300
Wow.
acres down to the ground in less than 24 hours. Climbing a tree if a bear is chasing you. If you're wondering what you should do if
I would
you
have
ever
done this.
encounter a bear, the perfect answer is to basically fight your instincts. Easier said than done. I bet most people think that at the sight of a grizzly bear, you should run as fast as you can away from it
Nope.
and find an
Nope.
out-of-reach
You make yourself
spot, like
big.
a tree or a telephone
Yeah.
and jaws.
Good stuff,
What
Harry.
you want to do in that situation is avoid close contact with the wild animal at
For those
any
English
cost.
grizzly
So,
bears.
first of all, the US National Park Service website advises to slowly back away.
Oh.
Any sudden movement could startle the animal,
you
triggering
walk
a
away.
chase response, in which
Slowly.
case you're toast.
Yeah.
Climbing a tree is also a terrible idea. This is because there's no way a man
Bruh.
can
Yeah, bears can
climbing
climb. Yeah,
down.
like bears can climb
They
trees.
probably
So
tell you to find the highest place to hide, but don't do it. Bears are excellent climbers, and if they're already after you, there's a
But
high
at the same
chance they'll
time,
follow you
right?
up there.
If I'm being chased by a bear, I'm done for. If I'm up a tree and a bear is climbing up, I can at least kick down.
Yeah. Maybe.
not wrong.
You got the high
Yeah,
ground.
but-
You do a bit more damage, maybe.
Well, it has to keep its hand or its paws on the tree. So if it starts trying to hit me, I just need one little kick and it'll fall.
Well,
I
though,
like
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm
Whether
not
you get
saying.
that high up the tree in the
No, I'm
first
not saying
place.
it's a solid tactic. I'm just saying compared to running away.
Yeah, mate.
Slowly back away. Be like KSI and just one bang it. Knock it out.
Number 7, peeing on a jellyfish sting.
oh yeah, that's
Being
amazing.
done
stung
this.
by a jellyfish
I had to do
sucks.
this in
The
Hawaii.
pain is so intense that even
Well, this
if you have
could
the
kill you.
slightest chance of making it better, you'll try it.
Oh, is it?
That's
Well, I pissed on
probably why
myself.
the myth
Depends
that
on
peeing on
the
jellyfish stings
pH
eases pain
thing, right?
spreads so easily.
Depends
it also
on
might be due
whose
to the
piss
fact
it is,
that
I
urine
guess.
contains compounds like ammonia
My
and
own piss.
urea. These substances may be helpful for some stings, however your pee contains mostly water, which dilutes the ammonia and urea too much to be effective.
no.
Additionally, the pee may actually worsen the sting. It is in fact the jellyfish tentacles
Harry.
that cause the pain. They have stinging cells,
aliens, man, look at
cysts
them.
that contain venom.
Yeah, I can back you on
Sodium
that
in
one.
your
No,
urine,
jellyfish
together
are
with
odd.
the speed of the
Very
urine
odd.
stream,
Hate
could move
them.
the stingers around the injury and trigger the cells to release
Oh.
even more venom.
Like, is there a
Now, with
brain
the
in
average
there that's
jellyfish
moving it?
sting,
Like,
the
what-
worst
like,
thing
what-
that can
I
happen is
think
a trip to
there's no
hospital
brain in
and
those
insanely painful
jellyfish,
rash.
if I'm not
But
mistaken.
What if the venom of that jellyfish was particularly poisonous? Peeing on it might literally be the difference between life and death. Number 6.
So what, are you meant to do it or not?
No,
No.
You're not meant to.
because the worst that will happen if you do get stung is you get a painful rash.
Drinking pee. Not only will drinking
Bear Grylls
urine
told
not
me to.
save you from dehydration, it
Sterile
can actually
and I like
endanger
the
your
taste.
already critical conditions. To understand why, first you should probably
Is
know
anyone
that
considering
depending
this
on the
anyway?
environment of
No.
a person, an
No.
adult can survive up to a week without water and 3 weeks without food. Whereas among the lovely things that might happen to you if you drink pee, there are sore gums, nausea, and failing organs. Now, I'm not saying that drinking a few sips of the stuff will kill you, but drinking urine for a prolonged amount of time, even for a day or two, will cause the opposite effect of what you want: dehydration.
Who's drinking
You will
piss
add
for a
extra
day?
work to your kidneys
Bear
that will
Grylls.
use more water to
Yeah.
process the waste of urine than it gives you to survive. Oh, and did you know that
He
pee's full of
filtered it a
bacteria,
little bit,
among
right?
the most famous the
Through a snake.
Staphylococcus?
I don't know if he did or not.
Food poisoning and gum
He probably
infection.
drank snake
I don't know
piss.
about you, but I can think of better ways to go.
Oh,
Number 5. Cactus. One of the most infamous tips on how to survive in the desert if you have no fresh water and are in desperate need of liquid is drinking cactus water. After all, it can't be that different to coconut water, can it? Well, actually, cactus water is very different from coconut water
Oh.
and natural water in general.
Okay.
For example, in order to avoid aggressions from thirsty wild animals, most cactus species protect their spongy flesh not only with spines, but with acids and potential alkaloids too.
Oh,
These substances
no.
make the beverage
Oh,
juice
Oh
not
god.
Wait, what about
and
cactus
are taxing
fruit?
on the kidneys if in
Cactus fruit gotta be fine because plants want people to eat fruit to
And-
spread the seeds.
And Red Bull make cactus fruit flavour, so I imagine them.
I've heard of cactus fruit. Is it a fruit that goes on a cactus? What is this?
I don't know what
are we
cactus
gonna
fruit
get
is. I'm not.
demonetized for this image on screen right now?
No.
No.
Why?
Why would you get why?
Looking at the underboob.
Oh my
to
god.
include morphine, strychnine, quinine, ephedrine, and nicotine, which have physiological effects on people.
Jeez, get a little
Additionally,
bubble
the flesh
effect.
of some cactus causes vomiting, diarrhea, and even paralysis. which-
Wait, is that why in Avatar: The Last Airbender, is that why Sokka goes loopy because in that episode, like, you know, he's so thirsty he drinks the cactus water. Is that why he goes loopy? Like, that's like legit like a real thing? Oh my god. Is it like, I want to say historically accurate, but I don't know, not historically accurate, but like accurate, like humanly accurate. So that good.
Suit yourself. It's very thirst quenching, though. cactus juice. It'll quench you. Nothing's quenchier. It's the quenchiest. It's a giant mushroom. Maybe it's friendly. Friendly mushroom. Mushy giant friend.
We're good
In an
work,
emergency
team.
situation can lead
Do you
to
hear about the guy
death.
that ate a snail and got paralysed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was
I
a
heard
slug,
about
no?
this.
Oh, slug, a
There was
slug,
a
a
slug,
slug.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a dare. It was a bad dare.
Number
Oh
4.
God.
Suck the venom of snakes. You've probably read this in books, watched it in movies, played it in Red Dead Redemption, and maybe even seen it in documentaries. But the best thing to do when a snake
these
bites
make
you
my
is either
skin-
to call for an ambulance if possible and wait for it while remaining as still as you can, or by getting someone to take you to the hospital as soon as possible. In whichever case, try to keep your movements to a bare minimum, since moving will make your blood, infected with venom, run faster around your body. And you want to
okay.
avoid that, since if the venom spreads quickly, it won't just stay at the point of the bite. This brings us to the next point.
It's long
Sucking the venom
snake.
from the wound is completely useless. In fact, by doing so, you can make your situation even more serious. Your rescuer, for example, could get venom in their mouth and therefore their system too, making your situation even more dire. Or, as demonstrated by a study in the New England Journal of Medicine, you could also damage nerves and blood vessels, which would then lead to infection. Don't waste time and try to find the nearest hospital.
Okay, I
Number
will.
3. Wearing plastic bags to lose weight.
Okay,
On
who's doing
paper,
this?
plastic bags, waist
Harry
trainers,
before
and even
Vegas.
more sophisticated boxes are a good way to lose weight in a
Do you
short
mean like a
period of time.
sweatsuit, or do they
Yeah.
mean like
Yeah, I think so,
But the
yeah.
sweatsuit does work. A sweatsuit
No,
does
but
lose
some
weight.
people
see what
actually
they
use
say.
plastic bags.
People who recur to these kinds of remedies will see their weight decrease rapidly. This is why it's easy to fall for this dangerously rapid solution. However, weight loss can come at a high price. In practice, sauna suits increase your sweat, hence a loss of water while exercising, which is why it's touted as a hack. Basically, all the weight loss you'll see on your scale is not caused by fat burning, but dehydration. Therefore, not only will your body immediately regain what you've lost, when you rehydrate again, but you'll also put your body into extreme danger. The sweating technique can ruin your thermoregulation since dehydration increases the body's core temperature. Cardiovascular functions, renal functions,
This one
muscle
makes
strength,
sense.
and endurance can also be damaged. In extreme
Sorry, I
cases,
was just
excessive sweat
thinking.
loss can cause hypothermia
They're
and high
dehydrated
levels of
during
myoglobin in the
prime.
blood, all
Sorry.
of which can potentially kill you. If you really want to lose weight, you might as well stick to traditional training and professional advice.
Hear that?
Number 2, using ice to quench thirst.
This
Thirst
can
can
kill
really
you.
drive you insane, so whatever quenches
Brain
it,
freeze.
even temporarily, may seem like a good option. However, you should never ease your thirst with something other than water in the long term. Still, what do you do when there's no potable water around you and you really don't want to drink your own urine? An old survival hack suggests finding some ice, presuming you're not in a desert, and consume that instead. It doesn't seem like
you
such
could
a
have,
bad
like, lots of
idea, does
bacteria
it?
and stuff
After
in it or
all,
something.
ice is water.
find
But
out.
you see, although ice is a form of water, it's not really the same thing. The difference in this situation is quite important. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, unlike water, ice is unmineralized and has low density. In the long term, ice consumption could lead to some serious illnesses, like infections and
But what if you
cardiovascular problems.
melt the ice and then drink that?
Guess that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
don't
saying
know.
don't eat cubes of ice? Okay, I won't do that. I'll just put like.
How does it lead to
Ice
infection?
cream.
I'm
That's
confused.
sorbet, that's kind of like ice.
I feel like this is if you have no access to water.
But if you've
Like-
got ice, then you have got access to water because you just
Yeah.
melt the fucking ice. You've got a little box of water right there, like.
Yeah. I don't get this.
I mean, he's not wrong.
which in the most severe cases can lead to heart failure.
Heart
This
failure?
is due to the need to eat ice, known as pagophagia, being linked to anemia, which can then cause these issues according to the Mayo Clinic. On top of everything, ice does not even hydrate
Clinic
you anywhere
for
near
Mayo.
the same level as water, so while it can work temporarily, it is not a safe replacement for a true water source. Number 1. Remove a sharp object
I know
from
this
the
one.
wound.
Yeah.
Here's a tricky
That's-
one,
Oh,
especially if it
yeah.
happens to you.
Yeah.
Having a foreign
what?
object.
Oh, okay. I thought this meant like a little stone in your arm or something like that.
No.
Not a
If you get
big
shanked,
knife.
yeah, if you get shanked, you
Sharp
leave the
object,
knife in.
yeah.
Object stabbed into your body must be one of the most uncomfortable and painful things imaginable. The body will feel the need to remove it from the affected parts. Still, you must be stronger and resist temptation. In fact, every expert will tell you that removing a knife, or any other impaled object, from the wound can only make things worse and in some cases, even cause death. In fact, once the object is stabbed into the body, it acts like a plug to the injury and reduces blood loss. The moment you remove it, the blood will flow freely into an acute hemorrhage. The best thing to do is simply to apply pressure around the wound and the object with a piece of fabric and wait for an ambulance.
Elevate it.
So those are 10 survival life hacks that can actually kill you.
Yeah,
Having
it's,
this on the list,
Well, I hope that was useful.
Yeah, I've learned a few things.
Yeah.
That last one's definitely useful for you, Toby, living in Stratford.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Say such things, don't say such things.
If you've put bad judge on me right now, the comments will come for you, Simon.
I
Yeah.
meant because you're gonna stab someone.
Why would
What?
why would I stab someone?
Yeah, I was like, out of anybody,
You're taking
Toby
yourself
really.
for a while.
Yeah, sure,
Thanks
Toby
for watching, you
would.
lot. We'll catch you in a bit.
Oh gosh, Simon, really? Yeah, no. Toby's the nicest. Yeah, there's no way he would do that. No. Not at all. But, did you guys learn anything from this? I learned quite a bit. Surprisingly, I know. But other than that, make sure you guys go check out Sidemen Reacts in the links in the description below. And I will see all you beautiful, wonderful people in the next video, alright? Bye!
I come and go like a rah rah rah. They don't want the to be going nah nah.